pull off this MacGyver trick, you're going to need a clear plastic bag to weatherproof your camera. This should be a bag that's big enough to go over the biggest combination of camera and lens that you have. So in this case, I've grabbed my telephoto lens, 300 millimeter, and I've got plenty of bag for covering up my camera. I'm going to cut a big enough hole. I want it to be kind of a tight fit around the lens, so I don't want to cut too much plastic off too soon. And I'm going to bring the corner with the hole over the front of the hood. And if I've cut a nice size hole, then it should actually stretch to make it around the hood. That's perfect. You want a nice tight fit there. About halfway up my lens hood here, I'm going to take my big rubber band. I'm going to go all the way around the hood and just really pinch that plastic down around the lens hood. The lens hood itself can get wet, that's no problem, but I'd rather that the water didn't get in between the hood and the lens. And the next step is going to be to cut a hole so that we can look through the viewfinder. I'm going to remove the viewfinder eyepiece. On most of our cameras, you can either unscrew this or simply slide it right up off the top of the camera. So put that off to the side. And what you'll notice on the back of your camera, when you remove that, you've got either a really hard plastic opening to let you look through the viewfinder, or perhaps you've got a metal one like I have on this camera. Metal ones are great for the next step, which involves scoring the edge of your eye opening here. So I'm basically just holding the plastic in place and I'm scoring the edge of the viewfinder. Just very carefully with my pocket knife. Got a nice sharp blade here, and if I keep that plastic in place, I can just move the knife around the opening there. If I was a little bit more patient, and if I wasn't doing this for video, I could probably cut a nicer opening than that. The sharper the knife, the better, and the thicker the plastic, the easier this is. So, but we'll go for that. That'll work. I'm just trying to make sure that the threads are lined up before I screw it down. And there we go. I've actually put this extra rubber eye cup on my viewfinder because it helps kind of seal out the weather around the eyepiece. And voila, you're all ready to photograph in a downpour. So yeah, doesn't cost much, doesn't take up much space in your backpack, and you'll be thankful that you've got something to cover up the camera with next time you're caught out in a downpour. So I hope you found that helpful. Good luck out there, keep shooting, don't let the weather get you down.